Obedience, wake up, oh. Our enemies are about to laugh at us. What am I hearing? What is this breaking news? That court is about to deregister NDC. That's this new party that P2B just joined now. They have followed this man, another Wahala, into this new party. Hey, my people, I told you people not to rejoice. I told Obedience not to rejoice last week when they deregistered ADC and other minor parties. I told you people, this is a move, this is a plan, this is a calculated attempt. Because now, when they have come for NDC, nobody will say, is it only NDC they saw? What about other parties? I told you people that I am not trusting that move of last week. I told you people not to rejoice yet. Now look at it. Like, can you even imagine the reason for the deregister? It's so funny and so ridiculous. Let's look at this headline. It says, court orders INEC to deregister P2B's NDC over logo infringement. Like, can you imagine? Can you imagine? Logo infringement. What is logo infringement, if I may ask? What is logo infringement? That the logo that appears in the INEC portal is different from the logo that is in the portal of NDC. Like, what kind of, this does not even sound right to me. Like, it does not even make sense. If you feel like these people have issue with their logo or representation, whatever their color, why not just give them warning or give them ultimatum? See, we give you so days to correct this and come up with a unified logo, something like that. Not straight to the registration. I mean, it doesn't even make sense. Seriously, this is just a calculated attack at P2B, if you ask me. How is Obidients going to take, what kind of election are we going to have come 2027? It seems like this current administration wants to come unopposed, like they want to be the only one in the ballot come 2027 election. And I don't see the democracy in that. I do not see the democracy in that. Anyway, guys, before we analyze further, let's look at what Aisha Yesufu has to say concerning this. We'll be back. Just take a look.
Hello everyone. I'm just even supposed to actually do something right now, and I just saw this breaking news that the court cancels NDC registration. That's let me read what Daily Post has out here. The court overturns judgment recognizing NDC as political party. You all remember that NDC was recognized as a political party. Initially, INEC, they finished the last year. INEC did not recognize, and they went to court because I think INEC said that their logo looked like a APC broom, which is actually doesn't. It is two fingers, up in the air. And then the broom, of course, we all know what the broom is. The broom is, different. And then they said that, at the end of the day, when that court did that. But the thing was that the time for INEC did not appeal that, and the time had lapsed. But it was based on court. I don't know why I don't find this news. I don't find it like, oh, I'm shocked, or it was not expected, or this thing. Because like I always say, when you're dealing with evil, right, you have to think evil, but you also have to have the discipline not to do evil. That's what you have, mostly. And you know very well that you're working with an illegitimate government that is as evil can be. And they don't think about anything. They don't, there's nothing like, there's no shame. There's no shame. There's no integrity. There's no empathy. There's no humanity. When all of those things are together, none of those things is there. You know very well that the person can do anything, anyhow that the person wants to do it, right? They don't care. They don't have anything of, maybe they will say, didn't they say this one is too much? They don't have that. So they can go all out. So that's one thing. So for me, it's not shocking. It's like almost, okay, you're going to do this. But, the crazy part of it all is that what do we do as citizens? What do we do seeing all of this going on? But let me go ahead, and just read the report. It says a federal high court in Lokoja has set aside its earlier judgment directing the Independent National Electoral Commission to register the Nigeria Democratic Congress NDC as a political party. Justice Issa Dashen ruled on Friday that the earlier judgment affected the rights of the Peace Movement Party (PMP), which was not included in the case, despite claiming ownership of the logo used by the NDC. Lawyer to the Peace Movement Party, CS Ekiocha, said the party approached the court after discovering that the NDC's registration was based on a logo it had earlier submitted to INEC before the case began. According to him, the court has ordered all parties to return to the positions they occupied before the judgment of December 10, 2025, and directed the claimants to join all necessary parties to ensure the issues in dispute are effectually and completely determined. This is not bullshit, honestly. Sorry for my language, but at the same time, I'm not sorry. This is absolute nonsense. You know, yesterday I was at an event where someone said the problem of Nigeria is judiciary, 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 and that's just it. And this is just it. The judiciary has become the plaything of corrupt politicians, and they use it anyhow, and whatever way that they want to use it. A culture said the ruling means all action taken by INEC based on the earlier judgment has been reversed. He said the recognition of the Nigerian Democratic Congress, the issuance of its certificate of registration, its inclusion in INEC records, and any appearance on ballot papers arising from that judgment must be withdrawn pending the final determination of the substantive suit. He stressed that the main case is still before the court. The matter has not been concluded. The court merely set aside its previous judgment and directed that the party whose interests were affected be joined so that all sides can be heard before a fresh decision is reached. The ruling means the dispute over the registration of the NDC will return to the Federal High Court for a fresh hearing where all relevant parties are participating. Like I said, this is just bullshit. This is just crap. This is just nonsense. And this is just the judiciary putting its hands in the eyes of Nigerians. And it depends on what Nigerians want to do about that. So what does that even mean? So when this judgment is done, so if they've put aside their last judgment, which was the reason why NDC was registered, but then that means that even if you now win this case now, it will be a fresh registration. So because they've set aside that ruling of that one, all the before May 10th, all the registration that has been done, all this thing, it's null and void. For me, I'm not. That's what I can read from what this thing is all about. Because you have people who are going out to fight dirty in the most dirty manner. So this is what they can use. This is what they can come up with. And we have a judiciary that has been taken over. Yeah, a judiciary that has been captured. I think that's the more word to use on this. A judiciary that has been captured, and so all of these things, whatever it is, this is just what you see, right now. Because this absolutely in any way whatsoever doesn't make sense. Whether be it is it the party that is coming in now, the whatever, sometimes I that's why I'm getting to a place where I don't pity Nigerians anymore. Things happen, I'm like, okay, me too, I'm waiting for my turn. When I become victim, please, if I ever become victim, when I'm the victim, don't even cry for me, don't do anything, don't do whatever, just even say, oh Aisha, no, please. It is what it is, because it's when, it's not if, it's not whenever, because the victim card is waiting on all of us. But with all of these things going on here, there are some people who are ready to destroy things just because. You say, even this party, even if, okay, fine, you had a case that this logo that was used, the fact that this party has gone on, they has registered, okay, it now has a presidential candidate, everything that so you can even say, okay, no, yes, I know I'm not happy with this. Let me just leave this matter because it's about Nigeria. But obviously, many people don't think about the greater good. They don't think about Nigeria, none of their business, all of that. They only think about themselves, and that's it for them. No wahala. It's all good. It's all vibes, right? But all of us are here. The way we handle this country, whether you think you're rich or whatever, when Nigeria wants to deal with you, Nigeria will deal with you. You understand? And every one of us will collect in this destruction that we have sat down and we are doing, and people are just so okay with it. No wahala.
The only crime P2B committed was saying he wants to contest for the presidency of Nigeria. Over the years, Nigerians have been having elections, peaceful elections, even if they are not free and fair, but at least during the campaign seasons, during the time of preparations, both the oppositions and the ones in government, they used to respect each other's boundaries. Nobody used to like, everybody is free to campaign. Then on the day of the election, if you now know the mechanism that you have to win, you now bring it on. But P2B's own seems to be different. I don't know what this man did. This man has always been free and open to everybody. He keeps saying it. Guys, do you know that this thing made me to believe that what P2B has been saying is actually true? Because if this man have anything debt on his name, if he has any single debt on his name, believe you me, they must have find it out by now. EFCC must have been running after him by now, but because they have searched everywhere, there is nothing they could hold. That is why every now and then you keep seeing some laughable stuff that some group of people will just make up and say, this one P2B this, P2B that. Like, what is the name of the registration of party is this? I've never heard this kind of reason. At least the one of ADC, they gave some reason that is like believable, and they are still, even at that, they are still contending it at the court. But this one, logo infringement, what does that mean? Seriously, I am confused. I just saw this news now and I decided to make a video. I am still confused. If someone knows a better explanation, please do well to share it in the comment section, because I cannot wrap my head around what is going on. What is this? Can someone just come out to, like, even it seems like 2023 on is going to be like more peaceful than what is coming, because we are just few months to election and we are still having this kind of problem. When is now the man going to have the time to do campaign? If he's not chasing this one to court for defaming him, he is trying to, like, why do problems keep following P2B in any party he tries to enter? Later they will say P2B do not want to stay in one party and face the problem. Will you people allow him to stay? Will you allow him to stay and he did not stay? Why is it that in this NDC now we never hear any issue? In fact, to be honest with you, I've never heard about NDC until P2B enters NDC. And ever since then, this party has been peaceful, calm, no issue until P2B enter. Now, 1 week, one trouble. They've come from Kwankwaso side saying that Kwankwaso will betray P2B. They have come, well, is it Kenneth Okonkwo's side? Like, there is no manner of side that this attack have not come. All because of what? He's just trying to contend. He's just trying to, like, content like others. Hey, guys, this is just a developing stories, and I know that more is going to come out of this. This is just a breaking news that I've decided to bring to you guys. If every other thing comes up, I will definitely bring it to your notice. For now, this is what we have for now. Let's keep our fingers crossed and hope for the best. Obedience, please, everybody should pray, whether in anything that you believe in. Please, call upon your God, because these are trying moments for all of us. Guys, if this is your first time of coming across my channel, please do well to subscribe, okay? Also, if you have anything to say concerning this video, make use of the comment section and make your comment respectful. Thank you so much. I will see you in my next video. Bye.